What's going on, guys? Welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV. After that great win the other night against Marseille, the Arsenal squad are back to Premier League action. We're travelling up to Wales to face a newly promoted side, Cardiff, and for a newly promoted team, they're actually doing really well. They currently are 15th in the Premier League, and for a newcomer to this league, it's a really great start for them. Really, they've taken points off the likes of City, actually beating them at home, and then they got that draw with United at the weekend, and they've got every right to go into this game with the utmost confidence. They're a very resilient team. They've got a decent manager, and they've always been one of those clubs that have been in and around the Premier League. I mean, we haven't played Cardiff in God knows how long, but they're a side that were always at the top of the Championship, always missing out on promotion by a playoff place or just missing a definite promotion. But I think for a long time they really have deserved to be in the Premier League because they fought so hard. They're in it now, and it's definitely going to be a test. I mean, playing against United, they were extremely dangerous in that game. And like I said, they can go into this game with the utmost confidence. I mean, you look at us, yeah, we've had that great win against Marseille, but we're going to be slightly jarred after that game. Although we are going to have a couple of days to rest. It's still going to be an awfully tough one. I mean, like I said, them playing against United, they were absolutely top class. And it's scary, really, how they put 3 goals past City a couple of weeks ago. But they're a top team and we can't underestimate them. They've got some absolute quality players in that side. For me, Steven Corker, the ex-Spurs player, made the right decision by joining Cardiff. And he's proved to be a very resilient defender for them. He's playing some quality football. He's actually really dangerous in set pieces as well. So we've got to watch that kind of player there. As well as that, the guy that really stood out against his former club last weekend, Fraser Campbell. Top quality player. He's got such a dangerous right foot on him as well. He looked absolutely quality playing against United last weekend, and he's pacey, he's skillful, he's energetic. He is an absolute danger man for them. He's a real target man, a real box-to-box kind of player, and we're really going to watch him because he's the kind of player that will run in behind the defenders. But I'm confident with Mertesacker and Koscielny defending, we won't have any slip-ups, considering they've only conceded one goal in about 4 or 5 games now, and that was only from a set piece. So should be really happy with the defence at the moment. I mean, this is one of the best defences I've seen from Arsenal in a good long time. It's good that all these players are coming together as well. But we can't, like I said, we can't underestimate Cardiff because they could quite easily be that team to end our run of clean sheets at the moment. But if you take a look at Arsenal, I mean, we should be buzzing with confidence going into this game. I mean, we've just had that great win over Marseille in the Champions League. We've had that great win over Southampton in the Premier League, and we've really got to capitalise on that. We have to be beating the newly promoted teams if we are going to mount a title challenge, which is something we really do look in contention for at the moment. And Cardiff, although it will be a tough game, I really have to see us getting the 3 points here. But you can't, like I said, you cannot underestimate Cardiff. They really are going to cause us problems. They're going to be a real test to us. But you'd think the likes of Mesut Ozil, Cazorla, Giroud really should be too much for Cardiff to handle for a newly promoted team. But one thing I'm slightly worried about going into this game is we're not going to be too sure of Cardiff's style. I mean, we haven't played them in a good long while, and they're going to bring a new technique, a new element of the game to the Premier League. It's going to be slightly different to see how they play, and maybe they could end up breaking us down, and we could actually end up conceding. But I'm very confident in the defence, the goalkeeper, so I'm pretty confident we'll get a clean sheet with this one. It's just a case of picking the right lineup for this one, and I kind of want to see an unchanged lineup from that one against Marseille because we played such good football in that game. But I'm going to make a few tweaks to that side, and I'm going to go with, should I say, Szczesny in goal, Sanya at right back, Koscielny, Mertesacker, Kieran Gibbs, Flamini, Ramsey, Wilshere, Ozil, Cazorla and Giroud. Now, I thought towards the back end of that Marseille game, Ozil started playing some absolute quality football. It was especially after that penalty miss, in fact, that he started playing the better football. I'm hoping that'll be a confidence boost for him. He got the assist for Wilshere's goal in that game, so I'm hoping he'll bring that forward into this game, have a really good game. And, well, this is where I'm hoping he'll start to regain some kind of form because he did look a lot better in that second half against Marseille. Wilshere, of course, he's got to continue that excellent game he had against Marseille, bring that into this one. I'm confident he'll do that. He's playing some absolute beastly football at the moment. Flamini ahead of Arteta. Now, that's a real tough one, but Arteta, for me, he's been a little bit off the ball recently. He hasn't been playing absolute top quality football. I know he's got that slight niggle on his ankle, so I'm not going to criticise him too much. But I think that Flamini-Ramsey centre defensive midfield partnership just works so well. It's a natural position for Ramsey. I believe it's where he plays his best football. Flamini, we all know he plays so well covering the defence, marshalling players back. Hoping he won't be cutting off his sleeves in this one though. But it will be a good game. That's a top quality lineup, one capable of beating Cardiff. And although I do think we could get a big win in this game, I'm only going to say 1-0 to Arsenal. I simply think, like the Crystal Palace match, I felt there we were really up against the walls in that one. I think we'll get a goal. It might be a case of hanging on in this one. I just think because they're going to be introducing a new style of football, one that we haven't played against in a while. But we're Arsenal Football Club. We should be beating Cardiff. Away though, it's going to be really intimidating. But I am confident we'll get 3 points, and 3 points really is a must. We've got to keep that gap open at the top of the Premier League. And considering you look at next month, when we've got to play the likes of Chelsea and Man City in a row, then we really have to beat the teams like Cardiff, Hull, that we've got in the coming weeks. But it's going to be a really interesting game. I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know your score predictions in the comments box below. If you have enjoyed the video, it'd be great if you click the like button. Subscribe for more Arsenal Fan TV videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.